What's up, guys? Cuz here, doing something a little bit different. Happy Hallows Eve. I decided to do a Bloodborne run for Halloween. We're gonna be using the Saw Cleaver. Um, the first two boss fights will be in New Game Plus, just because I forgot to record the beginning of this run. But all the other bosses are done in New Game. We're just gonna be pretty much just showing like me going through the bosses, some of my favorite cutscenes, and then we also do some skips, just because I've played this game so much. There are some levels that I just don't want to do, so we end up just skipping them. But here we got the first intro cutscene to the Hunter's Dream. Love this one. This one's dope. And then the journey begins. That's what this cutscene pretty much symbolizes. Let the hunt begin. Oh, first up we got Cleric Beast. Since I am doing this in New Game Plus, I do have the wallpaper and the Beast Blood pellets, but it's fine, because in the original, like in the beginning of the run, I just came in here with a +3 button, so pretty much melted him as well. But yeah, I just forgot to record the beginning of the run. I started at Bloodstart Beast, so, but here we're just trick weapons and trying to hit his limbs. Just breathing through him. Cleric Beast's not too crazy, he's not a super hard boss. If you come in here with like a non-upgraded weapon and like no level, it's kind of challenging, but anything other than that, he's pretty much just a breeze. Trying to smack me. He's dead right here. So, first boss down, prey slaughtered. Next up we got Father Gascoigne. I'll let his cutscene rock.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
His intro cutscene is so dope. The cutscenes are very few and far between in the game, but they're all like super cool for the most part. Alright, so here we got the Papa G fight. Get the parry. He's gonna be spamming us down with his gun. I would say like Father Gascoigne's like the first skill check in this game. Like if you've never played Bloodborne, but you've played other Souls games, Father Gascoigne's the one that's gonna skill check, because like, you know, in like Dark Souls you wanna like, at least like Dark Souls 1 and
Sings to me.
oh, I guess for the most part the Souls, the Souls trilogy, usually you'll be like rolling backwards or like trying to get away from them, but as you'll see here in his third phase, when changes to the wolf form, if you try to back up, he will just like pounce you and pretty much kill you. But I got the parry timings down. I missed the first right there. But yeah, see, like he's like programmed. Like if you're trying to just like back up, he will just charge at you. So you gotta like dodge to his side. Missed the parry right there. But it's fine. We got the next cutscene. First time coming into Cathedral Ward. Super cool cutscene, very atmospheric. Sets the tone for the rest of the game pretty much. And here we got Bloodstarved Beast. We will be doing the speed strat on him. So Beast Blood Pellets, Fire Paper. And then we use the Pungent Blood Cocktail to keep him busy. This could be a super hectic fight if you fight it normally. But, I don't know, whenever I fight, always feels nice to pull off. This is a super cool cutscene too. So same thing, we're going for the speed strat here. Oh, it's fire. See if we're able to get it. You get her down. Look at that. Already more than half. I'd say Amelia's like the second skill check. If you can beat Amelia, you can pretty much. Yeah, pulling off like the fast kills always feels really cool. It's like playing this game so much. I just try to go for the fast kills. Here we do the Forbidden Wood skip. I mess up right there, but I get it right here. I may not be a speedrunner, but pulling off these skips always feels cool. Had to make sure where I was going, because if not, I can stop blocking myself. But just like that, we just skipped like half of the level. So here we got the Shadows of Yharnam. Next up is Rom. I don't have any footage of Rom, and I didn't want to play all the way up until Rom on New Game Plus, so Rom will be the only boss that we don't have in this little playthrough we did. But obviously, Rom is mandatory, so I beat her. I forgot to record her fight. So here we take the first shadow. So you always want to take down the katana dude first, take down like the mage hybrid second, and then after that you can pretty much just loop the mage's AI. So second shadow down. It's a little unfortunate we are does summon the snakes, but we are able to avoid them. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, here you just R1. And then, for whatever reason, their AI breaks, and then they just keep dodging. So, that's what we do right here. Just Keep looping them until they dead. Shadows of Yarnum down. That's a cool fight. I like the shadows. And then this was right after Rom. So I got the prey slaughtered. And then we go into the Blood Moon reveal cutscene. Honestly, this right here is like my favorite cutscene. Like the reveal of the Blood Moon is just so dope. Like they did it perfectly with like Yarnum right here looking up to the moon, and then your character just looks like, damn. You see the moon and then you just collapse, and then you wake up in a hellscape. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. So, honestly, my least favorite area in the game. This and this and the Nightmare Frontier are like my two least favorite areas, but we are able to skip this area. I do not like Yarhargul. Very annoying level. But yeah, we are out of bounds right here. You see me trying to find my way out. I'm over here trying to get out through the walls, and then I forget that I could just like go to the side, and then the level opens up again. So, but I figure it out right here. Boom, just like that. We're at the bottom of Yarhargul, which this area is super annoying. So anytime I do a playthrough now, I just skip it. And we didn't kill Paro earlier in the run, so Paro right here. He's a good boy. If you come here like right before Amelia and after Bloodstar Beast, like if the snapper's get here early, Paro, that's when Paro comes. But here, since I have enough range weapons, I'm staggering him to keep him down. But if you want Paro to be a challenge, definitely fight him. You just gotta get killed by the snatcher. But yeah, he's gonna keep like rebuffing himself, and you're gonna keep knocking him down. Knock him down again. I would say like, or like if you want this fight to still be a challenge, like don't upgrade past +3. But that's not what I was going for here. That's Paro down. And then the One Reborn cutscene also has a super cool intro. The shot of the Blood Moon and the skyline is just so cool. This game is super atmospheric. Like it just fits the whole vibe of October. So like I had to do a playthrough. I revisit this game at least like once a year. Like this game is fucking awesome. So he did end up killing me, so this is us coming back. But yeah, no, like if you want easier time with the Run Reborn, don't immediately go for him. Just like kill the little bell maidens or whatever the fuck they're called that are up here. Because if not, one, they can like attack you, and two, they can heal up. So like that's super annoying. So I always end up just taking the time to kill all of them. There's no point in making the fight more annoying. Making our way around, killing all of the Bell Maidens. And we get into the Reborn fight. Alright, now we can actually get into the boss fight. Starts with this little AoE attack. So I usually just like to go in the center and target like that. Whatever the fuck that is. Because if you hit that any time, you stagger. And when you hit the skeleton part, that's a couple damage. Honestly, the corpse drop is like the only attack we need to. The corpse drop and the kicks that he does there. So like, as you see, my health just kind of got decimated right there. Those are like the two attacks you have to look out for. Because the corpse drop attack does pretty decent damage. If he combos that with the kicks that he's doing right there, like, you can get deleted, especially if you're like mid animation. The counter damage in this game is very non-forgiving. But that's my strat for this boss fight. I usually just stay in the center right there, just hit the puddle. I don't know what that is. This thing is just a whole amalgamation of like fucking corpses and bodies and shit. He's a tanky boy though. He does have a lot of health. Kind of just have to think about it. Do like an AoE attack. That attack is like slow, but if you get caught in it, it does pretty decent damage. And we are able to knock him down. Finish it right here. Oh, reborn days. No longer reborn. Then we got Mikalesh. This boy has really cool dialogue.
Some say Cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
Super cool dialogue. It's just too bad that his boss fight is super mid. But it is what it is. He's one of the mandatory bosses, so we gotta kill him. He can be kind of annoying, like with his RNG, depending on like where he runs, but he goes down right here and then he comes back, and then I got lucky. He went into the room, so. But I've literally had fights with him where like his RNG just makes me chase him around a bunch before he decides to go in the room, so. Yeah, at least here I got decent RNG. In this phase, you just have to worry about the auger of Venus. So, a couple hits, and you back up. The second phase is where he gets a little more dangerous because like he has a call beyond. That's like the only move that you have to worry about. But this first part of the fight is just, it's not hard and it's honestly kind of boring. So, but yeah, no, he fakes you out, pretends like he's dead.
Oh, majestic! A hunter is a hunter even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. Nightmare's rules and chains unending.
His dialogue makes it up for me, because like his boss fight's kind of whatever, but he does have super good dialogue and he has a lot of lore implication too, so may not be the coolest fight, but he gets a pass from me. And then here I try to do the strat where you like jump on top of him and then keep him from going in the room. I am able to get the plunging attack, and then, like, but I double rolled, so he was able to get past me. But at least we didn't have to go around. We were able to just go in the room with him. And he starts beating the shit out of me. It's pretty funny. Usually he doesn't just try to punch you. That was dangerous. I could have died right there with the honor. Yeah, that's the attack you gotta be careful of. Like, you get hit by that with counter damage, you're pretty much just dead. I don't think with the vigor that I have, it would have one-shotted me, but at lower vigor with counter damage, that attack can definitely one-shot you. That's definitely his most dangerous attack. That's why I was trying to get the plunging attack to like avoid coming in this room. Because if he doesn't come in this room, he doesn't start doing a call beyond. So it's fine. I know how to dodge it. And he dead. Mid-fight, 10 out of 10 dialogue. That's Mikulesh in a nutshell.
I'll forget everything.
And then I've always liked this cutscene of like the bridge coming up. The bridge coming up symbolizes that you're at the end game now. And then the gate opens so you can get out. This game does such a good job with the atmosphere. I know I've said that a couple times already, but like that's what this game does. And then another super cool cutscene with the Eye of Mensis dropping. I forgot to actually go down there and like kill it, but I've always thought this cutscene was cool. Falls into the abyss. And this is the second area that I very much dislike, the Nightmare Frontier, so I always end up skipping this one as well. So if you're able to like position yourself properly like I did right here, you do a charged R2 and then quit out. When you load back into the game, you'll be at the bottom of the elevator, so you can send it up and then you can just go straight to Amygdala. I've played this game so many times that like I'm just not going to put myself through areas I don't like, especially when I know how to do the skips. Plus the skips always just feel good to hit. And Amygdala is a cool fight. Not super hard, but they've pretty much been tormenting you the whole game, so like being able to finally come face to face with one and like fight it, it's pretty cool. So I send the elevator back up and we head to Amygdala. Making our way to the alien. So, Amygdala drops down, spawns at the tower. I'm able to get the face break. Pretty much just flails around, but we do get the face break, like I said. Pick off their head. amygdala like they're always gonna like drop their head down. So you can still attack, or you can just attack the arms too. You don't have to go for the head. Here I was trying to hit the head. I should have just stayed under her. It's been so long since I fought amygdala. I completely forgot about that until like the end of the fight. I have PTSD in the fire chalice. That would be hard. You have like half your health. Pretty much like you get hit by it. And yeah, as you can see, she ripped her arms off. Yeah, here I remember I was like, oh yeah, I can just like stay under her and have a better shot at the head and so that's our first alien down. And here we got the goobers. This is a pretty silly boss fight, but they do hide a good boss fight afterwards, so they get a pass from me just because they're so silly looking. Like, look at these little goobers. As you saw, like in the beginning, I had the fog wall, so like I got careless and I actually did end up dying once to them. So I'm not ashamed to admit that. But yeah, no, you pretty much just have to attack the main one. So right here, become bigger. Pretty much all it does is just become a bigger target. Just gotta hit him until they go. Not a super crazy boss fight or anything like that, but pretty simple. They grow tall on their head and now they dead, so it doesn't matter. And then I got a really good amygdala fight here. I was able to use the beast blood pellets and the bolt paper, and then we pretty much just kill her super fast. I got lucky with the RNG. She didn't do her charge attack. That's like her most devastating attack. She get hit with counter damage. There before the fight starts. Swipe me with her tentacles. But yeah, I got pretty good RNG because she didn't use any drugs. So we're able to get the result. This is the part of the game where even though the emissaries and Abritas are optional bosses, this is the part of the game where it transitions into Cosmic Horror. But yeah, this was part 1. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll come out with part 2 tomorrow. Happy Hallows Eve. Peace.